Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Don't Tell Mama. As a courtesy to performers and the wait staff, we do ask that you please keep the aisles as clear as possible at all times during the show. At this time, we ask you to please silence all cellular devices, as there is no photography, videography, or texting allowed during today's performance. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show. Please welcome this Finding Home.
I had been living in New York City for a while. Oh, this is a tale as old as time. Really? Really, Eric? Here goes. Boy meets Romanian boy. Boy loses Romanian boy after 1 year. Boy gets credit card statement and faints because that Romanian boy charged $4,000 at Macy's on this boy's credit card. This angry boy... My name's Troy. I hopped a subway to go find that Romanian boy named Andre. But the subway stalled in a tunnel for an hour, which made me even angrier. I found Andre in the gay bar he liked to hang out at instead of coming home to me. I waved the credit card statement in his face and he goes, that was spent before we break up. We were a couple then. This outfit I bought with credit card is cute, no? You bought the clothes on May 5th. You dumped me on May 6th. You said you were borrowing my credit card to buy tea towels for the party we were having that weekend. At the time, I thought, how the heck does he know what tea towels are? I'm not even sure what they are. Oh, but we made beautiful love that night. You kept looking at your watch. It's where I have to pick up keys for new apartment. Oh, but we had nice fook, no? It was a terrible fook. I thought we were making a home. Oh, making home, never. Making homo, yes. Oh, no be mad at me. I get the big discount from new friend. You mean the guy you were cheating on me with? Duh. And he works at Macy's, doesn't he? How you know? And you never even gave me the tea towels. What is tea towel? That made me furious because it's not the first time I've been stupid about guys. I mean, missing warning signs, making excuses, just being a victim. But this time, something in me was different. There was a power and energy because I had never approached any of my exes before. Oh, something in me said, stand up for yourself, do it now. Oh, there was this adrenaline, magical adrenaline running through my body. I grabbed that drink out of his hand, took a sip, love Cosmos, then threw it in his face. I collected my thoughts, and once before I go, there's just one thing I want you to know. I want to punch you in the face, stab you with a sword. I hope you lose all your hair, get eaten by a bear, strangle yourself on a telephone cord, lean out a window a little too far, don't look both ways and get hit by a car, choke on a now and later, get your shoelaces caught in an escalator. In short, I hope you die. Maybe it's wrong to wish death on someone you had so much love for. But since we shared so much, it makes me want to kill you more. I want to stick pins in your eyes. I pray you get a rectal rash. I pray your visa's declined. Your children are blind. You're broke and have to do porn for cash. Become an epileptic and violently shake. Find out that you were conceived by mistake. Fall out of a roller coaster. Take a warm bath with a plugged-in toaster. In short, I really hope you die. Okay, so maybe I've gone too far. Maybe I'm saying this out of spite. Maybe I just think these things to cope with sleeping alone each night. 'Cause obviously I'm still thinking of you and wishing that we both could start over new. What if we give it one more try? Sucks 'cause we can't, 'cause you're a prick who deserves to die. Die, 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 get Legionnaire's disease, die, 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 get malaria, die, 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 genital warts, die, 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 slip when you are getting out of the shower because you are too busy looking at yourself in all those mirrors you hung on the wall, and you fall and your head hits the aromatic candle on the counter and hot wax splashes on your face and you scream out in agony, but no one can hear you because of that loud, obnoxious Romanian folk music you always played. But I just happen to be on the other side of the door and hear all the commotion and just kind of giggle and walk away. Get beaten and slugged, molested and mugged. Wake up to find you've been tied up and drugged. I hate you, I'm leaving, goodbye. In short, I hope you fucking die. Die. As I mentioned earlier, man problems have been ongoing in my life. I've always known I was gay. I didn't choose it, not like my hair color. My first real love, what I would call, was Simon, and that's when the real problems for me began. Simon and his family moved to the farm next to ours outside of Moline, Illinois when we were both 7 years old. Oh, we hit it off immediately and became best friends. We joined Cub Scouts, 4-H. We got our first summer jobs together. We volunteered. We did everything together within 1 week. Of all those opportunities, we were either fired or quit. But we didn't mind. We got to spend more time together. There was this cave on my parents' property that we thought no one knew about, and we made it our secret place. I felt more at home there than I did at my parents' house. We called it our cave home. We'd pull my radio flyer wagon there, filled with food and supplies, and spend the day. Oh, this cave had beautiful acoustics, and Simon, who had this magnificent voice, would sing a cappella to me, just making up songs, and I'd dance freeform, pretending I was Donny Osmond while he sang. One time, I think we were about 12, and we were sitting outside the cave having lunch, and this big rock came rolling out of nowhere and hit Simon in the head, and there was a huge gash, and blood was coming out, and I was really scared. And I put him in my wagon and pulled him to my parents' house, and my dad drove us to the hospital. Simon got 20 stitches. His dad said I saved his life. Another time we were in a canoe and I was goofing off and made the canoe tip over, but my foot got caught in something in the canoe and I was submerged underwater and I fainted and passed out. And next thing I know, I woke up on the bank and Simon was giving me CPR. I thought he was kissing me, so I kissed him. No one was around, just Simon and me. I'd never kissed anyone before. Oh, I swear, he kissed me back. But Simon made me feel like I could hang from a star and never fall to earth. But Simon felt differently about me. Oh, I never overstepped or did anything inappropriate because I had hope that one day Simon would see how good I was for him, how good we were for each other, and we'd spend the rest of our lives together. Simon got this scholarship to a large state school, and I stayed in Moline and went locally to college. It was the first time we'd been apart since we were 7 years old. Things were different when he came home on breaks, but also the same. We were graduating at the same time, and Simon was going on for more schooling in another state to become a lawyer. I had no real plans, just hope. Thinking back through time and space, I recall another place. Crooked teeth and funny face, but he was there. Simon was kind to me. Simon was kind to me. Winding roads and endless walks, telling me his dreams and thoughts, and every day was something new for us to share. Simon was kind to me. Simon was kind to me. It didn't hurt to have no friends, 'cause I pinned all my hopes on him. When he'd call, I'd come, I'd never let him down. So I grew so straight and tall, never had a doubt at all that Simon would be there forever and ever. Got a call from him today. Seems that Simon's run away to wed the only boy, girl he's ever loved. And he just called to tell me so, 'cause I'm his dearest friend, you know. And how much I would like her, and how much she'd like me. And would I come to visit when I'm free? Simon was kind to me. 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 I'd grown tired of Moline. I was now teaching the kids of kids I went to school with. Another thing, I'd slept with every openly gay guy in the community. All three of them. And some who weren't. Once a month, there was a gay lesbian bisexual night at the local truck stop. So the 9 of us, 4 gays, 3 lesbians, 1 drag queen, and an Asian guy who spoke no English but always showed up. We'd mingle with the truckers passing through. Another thing, I'd been in and out of a bunch of dead-end relationships, both with guys in my town and with guys in nearby cities. It was time for me to go and grow. It's scary. Help. It's alive. So it was time for me to go and grow. I always wanted to live in New York City, but never felt brave enough. So I decided to move closer to New York City as a baby step. So for a short time when I was 30, I moved to my cousin Christy's house right outside of Frankfort, Kentucky. That short time turned into 5 years. Well, you can live in the apartment above the garage for free if you take my 3 kids to school every day, pick them up and stay with them till me or the hubby get home from work. Sounded good to me. So the first morning I went down to pick up the kids, Christy was behind her schedule. Out, out. Don't try to hurry me. I am a large woman. And don't reprimand me for eating chocolate layer cake for breakfast. It's better than quinoa, whatever the hell that is. And yes, I cuss in front of the kids. It's a life lesson. Then she let out this big belly laugh, followed by a high-pitched fart. I had never heard a fart like that. It even made me laugh. Oh, this past weekend my feet hurt and were swollen. I had to buy new shoes. Whenever I eat saltine crackers or have sex, I get swollen feet. And Lord knows I'm not giving up saltines. Well, then so Christy lived with her husband, Gary, her 3 kids named Layla, Lola, and Lee, and a large black dog named Dog. You named your dog Dog? Oh, it's just easier to remember. Life's a bitch. You know what saves me? Wine. After 3 weeks, I knew exactly what would happen when I arrived. Gotta pick an outfit that looks great. Gotta curl my hair so it's not straight. Gotta do my crunches and my squats. Gotta give the puppy dog his shots. Gotta see a chiropractor soon. Got a birthday coming up in June. Gotta pick up groceries for tonight. Gotta keep the finish line in sight. Gotta make a list of all the people I need to call today. Got about a week before my roots take over and I'm completely gray. Gotta grab my breakfast on the run. Gotta make sure everything gets done before I lose my mind. Before I lose my mind. Oh God, what I wouldn't give to throw it all away. Oh God, even I am bored with me today. Gotta learn to pay my bills on time. Gotta get the kids in bed by 9. Gotta watch SVU's latest crime. Gotta put the treadmill on incline. Wanna pour myself a glass of wine. Wanna make sure everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Gotta call my mother before noon. Wanna buy a ticket to Cancun. Gotta find a decent fitting bra. Wanna spend a weekend at the spa. Gotta keep abreast of local news. Wanna buy a pair of Crocs in blue. Gotta make sure dinner isn't bland. Gotta get back to the life I planned. The life I planned before I lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Weekends were mine, so I got a part-time gig tutoring kids. I was paired with this single lady named Monica, who was a great tutor, but she never gave me an opportunity to ask her questions, personal questions, and I'm a nosy sort. Wasn't that she was quiet, just focused on tutoring. I wasn't so focused. I spent my lunch hours or breaks cruising gay.net. That's pre-Grindr. And I would be making hookup dates for later that night or the next day. Monica would spend her lunch hours going outside, no matter if it was rain or snow. We've been tutoring together for 4 years. And all I knew about her was that she didn't like sauerkraut. Oh, who does? And that her lucky number was 832. 832. Well, another time we went out for drinks, and I was begging her, tell me something personal about yourself. Oh, no. Then I said, let me tell her something about me, something personal. If I give her some information, she'll let me know. So I said, I'm gay. She looked at me and said, honey, your hair color, your flaming socks, and the way you call everybody, including the janitor, sweetie, gives it away. You are gayer than Liberace. She said, even the kids know it. Oh. Then another time we went out for drinks, and I begged her, said, tell me something personal. And there was this long pause. And she said, 7 years ago, October 16th, I was in a cab on my way to get married to City Hall. I was wearing this beautiful, simple white knee-length dress, holding my bouquet. I didn't want Paul, my fiancé, to see me before the wedding. I left work early that day to get my hair done and change clothes. I didn't tell anybody at work I was getting married. It was private. Well, I got to City Hall at 4:45, and I was still waiting at 5:30. City Hall was closed, and I was sitting on the steps. I went home. His car wasn't there. He wasn't there. He left me. He didn't love me. I went to bed, repeating that in my head that night. He didn't love me. And then at 8:32, there was a knock on my door. I was told there was a car wreck and Paul had died. And I thought Paul didn't love me. But at 8:32, I found out that he did love me. He died loving me. So every night at 8:32, I know that is my special number. I made a lot of regrets and it took me a long time to move on. But at 8:32 every night I look up at the sky and I know my happiness will come. And you, my tutoring friend, Troy, you are a lot like I used to be. You need an 8:32 wake-up call. You, wandering about in your 30s looking for something, you don't even know what. I can tell you, it's not about constant hookups. It's not about living above your cousin's garage. You need to just take a breath. Put your phone down. Start seeing and feeling for real. I know you can do it. You can find home. She put her hand on my head and messed up my hair and started walking out the door, and over her shoulder she said, "You're buying tonight." I put my phone down. I held onto the table, just trying to center myself. I quit the job by email that night. I couldn't face Monica again. I was too ashamed, embarrassed, knowing that she was right. What is the home I'm always searching for, and how am I gonna find it? Is it a place like New York City? Is it letting go of Simon? Is it just being at peace with myself? How and when will my 8:32 wake-up call happen? If a day has 24 hours and you spend a third of them asleep, half of what remains you will spend working, and the rest are yours to waste or keep. I am spending far too many hours pushing little buttons on my phone. Why am I afraid of silence? Would it be so bad to be alone? Stop. There's a world that I am missing, deeper thoughts I keep dismissing. There's a man inside that needs to get some air. Stop. Take the time to feel the wind blow. Do it now, because I don't know how long it will be there. When I was a boy, I was fearless. Ran like I would never trip or fall. Lived without this need for approval. Still believed that I could have it all. What I wouldn't give to feel that freedom. Figure out what's me and put it first. Live a life as big as my potential. Walk into tomorrow unrehearsed. Stop trying to please the folks around you. Let your solitude astound you. Find an open road and follow where it leads. Stop. It's a human situation to alter your destination. Don't forget the things you need. Turn off all the noise pollution. Start a quiet revolution. Place your focus on the life beyond your screen. Your success is in your power. If you start this day, this hour, you are in charge, not the machine. Turn everything off and see how you fare. Stop running away from the people who care. Whatever you're seeking is already there. Stop. 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 After 5 years of living above Christie's garage, it was time for me to find my home, whatever that meant. Christie's wasn't the home I wanted. I moved to New York City late that spring. I got a teaching job, teaching 8th grade at Our Lady of Perpetual Sorrow School in Westchester. It was run by a nun named Sister Harold. Behind her back, everybody called her Sister Harry because she was scarier than Dirty Harry. I did not tell anyone I was gay because I could lose my job. Well, after what? Oh, after school into the first year and Andre's Macy's spending spree on me, I met a new guy. He lived in the East Village. And boy, this is scary. I'm afraid it's gonna eat me. His name was Merritt, and he was an artist who lived in the East Village in a loft with 7 other people. Even then, I knew I was too old for that kind of guy. But he was sexy. That summer, he announced that he was going to Burning Man and wanted me to go with him. I'm assuming you know what Burning Man is, especially after last year's mud debacle. But it is a 5-day outdoor festival in the Nevada desert. You barter for necessities like food. Only money can be spent on ice or water. Clothing is optional. Showers are optional. There are no motels, but there are 1,700 teal-colored porta potties and over 70,000 attendees. Do that math. You either sleep in a tent, a car, a truck bed, or out in the open. Nevada has tarantulas. And during the day, it gets over 100, and at night, it gets down to freezing. The most rustic place I've ever slept was in the cave back with Simon and Moline. At the end of this festival, you burn artistically made art. And it has something to do with anti-consumerism. Well, the problem here is I'm all in for consumerism. I thank everybody on Thanksgiving, but on Black Friday, I'll knock someone over for a half-price blender. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really like this guy. I really like this guy. I really like this guy. But he wants me to go with him to Burning Man. That whole survival thing is clearly not for me. The only tent I've ever seen was on TV. I don't go anywhere that doesn't have AC. I'm gonna just say no. But he's a dreamy guy. A really, really dreamy guy. And I'm pretty sure I'll lose that guy unless I go and get nude with him at Burning Man. My body mustn't be revealed by light of day. Too many icky parts to scare the guy away. These muffin tops could feed the whole US of A. I probably shouldn't go. Oh, why build some half-baked city in the middle of nowhere, Nevada? Don't you realize how bad a vacation that would be for me? Wouldn't you rather we wallowed a week in Spain? Or if it's desert you want Bahrain? Or if you just had to make a city by hand, Legoland? But Burning Man, oh, come on. I really want this guy. I mean, this is my fantasy guy. I'm on the verge of loving this guy. But he wants me to bang drums with him at Burning Man. No cell phone service, I'd be way out of the loop. Stuck out in bumfuck with no way to fly the coop. Just porta potties, so no way I'm gonna poop. That doesn't sound like fun for anyone. Yet he's looking forward to sweltering days and freezing nights, rainstorms and dust storms and spider bites, dress-up costumes and drinking games, setting a crapload of art in flames, going a week without a shower, growing smellier by the hour. hanging with hippies and Wiccans and freaks. So many drugs that you're brain dead for weeks. If these things he loves are things I hate, why do I think he's so damned great? I gotta keep this guy. He's way more evolved than I. And though I may well die, then I shall die with my dreamy guy at Burning Man. I hereby cast off every frivolous concern. Just make a note of it that if I don't return, I'm thinking pewter would be perfect for my urn, 'cause everyone can see that the real Burning Man is me. Oh, Lord. Well, I went to Burning Man. The morning of the 4th day, I cracked. I wanted a real bed, a real shower, a real toilet. I was covered in sand. It was everywhere. It was in my ears and my armpits. I was miserable. I went up to Merritt. I said, "You smell in this place sucks." And then I left. School started the Tuesday after Labor Day, but the kids didn't come back for another week until the following Monday. We had meeting after meeting. I noticed this cute new teacher, but I overheard somebody at lunch say he was recently divorced. Sam, the new teacher, was younger than me and nice looking. The next day, well, after meetings, I sought him out at lunch. Hey, how you doing?
You into football?
No.
Basketball.
I'd rather sleep in a field of poison ivy. But no, I do like tennis and cooking.
I like cooking and tennis.
Well, tell me what you don't like.
Stupid people.
Oh, right. There's always one really stupid person you have to work with, Mrs. Henderson.
Usually more. That janitor.
Oh, true.
Say, sounds like we have a lot in common. Cooking, tennis,
Tennis.
our mutual dislike of stupid people. You dress nicely, I dress nicely. You seem like you have a good sense of humor.
I do. Thanks for noticing. Do you have one?
Funny.
I'm just joking.
Listen, I just moved here from Arizona and I don't really know anyone yet. Maybe we could grab a drink sometime.
Sure. How about tonight, after school? There was something about him. He was quite the character. I found myself looking forward to having that drink later.
I think I might be making my first friend in my new city. Oh, crap. I forgot my toothbrush.
I'm drunk on something more than Long Island iced tea. Give me a hug.
I'm tripping on the drug known as camaraderie.
I wanna diddle your sense of humor.
I wanna hold your personality oh so tight.
I wanna start the little rumor. Our mutual respect's getting freaky each night. I got a man crush, I want the world to know it. A man crush, baby, on you.
I messed up. Woohoo. Knees shaking.
I got word at the end of I got a man crush. I got a man. I got a man crush,
and I want to know it. A man crush, baby, on you. Wanna root for your team,
sharing dreams.
sharing tears.
I wanna memorize your favorite beer. I got a man crush,
I want the world to know it.
a man crush, baby, on you. We are lost.
What happened?
And I think, did we do Yo-Yo Buddy, that one?
I didn't, I swear to God. Okay.
And Yo Buddy,
It's platonic, but it's totally true. I got a man,
man
crush.
crush, baby, on you.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Oh, so then I say, oh, so we had that drink. I need another one now. And, so we had that.
And he was doing so amazing without me.
So we had that drink, but I had a little crush on him, but he's straight. He made that perfectly clear when he invited me to a monster truck rally.
I thought he was super cute. I butched it up because he's probably just gonna be a work buddy. But I love me some big trucks.
So, why are you teaching at a Catholic school?
I'm into nuns. Seriously, I only ever worked at Catholic school.
Well, I only worked public, but I was too lazy to get certified in New York, so Catholic school's for me.
So you dating anyone?
Oh, I don't talk about my private life.
Buy another round. Maybe that'll loosen you up.
What am I, moneybags? Maybe you need to find some new friends besides me.
We're friends? I knew it.
Oh, shut up, you're a smart ass.
Yeah, that's what my ex-wife used to say about me.
You know, I bought the first round because you were new. Well, now you're old, so you're buying this round. Hey, so I'm having another drink with this guy. Hey, hanging with a straight guy might keep me out of trouble. This isn't the liquor speaking, but we got something, bro, that's oh so deep.
A warmth I didn't know I was seeking. Makes me wanna help you fix a Jeep.
'Cause with girls there's sexual tension, driving a wrench into something that should be pure.
But when I ask, bro, how much you benching, my masculinity is secure.
I got a man crush, I want the world to know it. A man crush, baby, on you.
We'll hit Vegas and bro, you won't have to ask twice. I'll be there blowing on your dice.
I got a man crush,
and there's no
way to slow it. You're always gonna be my boo. A man crush, baby, on you. FYI. FYI, it's smart to keep your life private. I always do.
Well, now that you've met me, maybe that'll change.
There was something about him. His smile made me smile. I could see myself getting into trouble. I'm calm,
But giddy, pure joy.
mixed with trust.
My heart's a riot.
My groin is quiet.
It's love without the lust. Wanna do some barbecue.
Wanna have a skeetball spree.
Wanna go and throw some javelin. Not euphemistically.
Wanna fish.
Wanna bowl.
Wanna assist your hockey goal. 'Cause finally I see into another person's soul.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dude, wanna go to Jiggles?
What's that?
A strip club downtown.
Oh, I need to get me $1.
I got you covered.
You do that for me?
Bro, I got a man crush, and hey, I'm ready to show it. My man crush, baby, on you.
I want our shared moral values to bump and grind. I wanna make sweet, slow love to your mind. I got a man crush,
And there's no way
I
to
show it. It's awesome to the power of two. I got a man crush, baby, on you.
I got a man crush, baby, on you. on you, on you. A man crush, baby, on you.
I didn't trust anybody at Our Lady of Perpetual Sorrow. So I didn't tell anybody I didn't tell Sam that I was gay. I would, we have lunch almost every day, and boy, could he chatter on. Yeah, but I'd grown fond over the last few months of that voice, of that gentleness, of his quirkiness. And I started weakening and wanting to tell him I was gay, but I thought it might ruin our camaraderie. So I didn't, but at home, I would practice in my head telling him I was gay. I even rehearsed in the mirror. I'm gay. I'm a homo. Queer here. Oh, but I just wasn't brave enough, so instead I'd go shopping down in Chelsea for new clothes. Sam! Hey, hey, it's afternoon. Let's go have a cocktail. I'm gay. I know I'm gay.
You're gay?
You're gay.
We're
gay.
We're gay!
Let's go to my place and I'll order food in, we'll have some wine and talk. Good? Good. That afternoon, we held hands, we kissed, we cried. It was the first time we were totally honest with one another. But we made a conscious decision not to, how do I say this? Not to fook. But I knew, just knew. Let me catch my breath. This is really hard. If I start to look like I'm sweating, well, that's 'cause I am. I'm not good with words, but that's nothing new. Still, I have to try to explain what I want to do with you. With you. Run away with me. Let me be your ride out of town. Let me be the place that you hide. We can make our lives on the go. Run away with me. Texas in the summer is cool. We'll be on the road like Jack Kerouac. Looking back, Sam, you're ready. Let's go anywhere. Say the word and I'll always be there. Run away with me. I'm not trying to cause you any strife here. I'm not trying to tie you down. I'm just saying there might be a life here, a new one as soon as we run, just as soon as we run. Run away with me. California dreams, here we come, and I know we won't have one regret. Ready, set, Sam, you're ready, let's go anywhere. Say the word and I'm already there. Run away with me.
Troy told me how deeply ashamed and angry he was with himself for having made stupid mistakes with men his entire life. It was how he unfolded his story. It was thoughtful and measured and very self-reflective. I admit, I felt unabashedly in love. He told me how.
I loved Simon, but it was one-sided. Oh, he loved me, but as a best friend. My love was all-encompassing, but it was really more about not being alone. And over the years, I mastered aloneness. And then Sam ended that aloneness. He healed my pain with his eyes and made the love song I always hoped to hear come alive. We have built a home here, and we never want to leave.
I wasn't gonna fall so soon, but I did. We made a conscious decision to continue to play straight at school for the rest of the year. We needed the money and we didn't want to get fired. We gave our notice in the spring, and that summer we moved to San Francisco to start fresh. I want to say something profound about what happened, but whenever I look in his eyes, all I can think of is love is simple. Please don't let this feeling end. It's everything I am, everything I want to be. I can see what's mine now, finding out what's true. Since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. Now I can take the time, I can see my life as it comes up shining now, reaching out to touch you. I can feel so much since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. And now I do believe that even in the storm we'll find some light, knowing you're beside me, I'm alright. Please don't let this feeling end. It might not come again, and I want to remember how it feels to touch you, how I feel so much since I found you, looking through the eyes of love.
We settled out west. We rescued a dog. Sam often says he rescued me and laughs, but he's not that far off. I've made many life mistakes, like staying in relationships too long, like the ones with Merritt and Andre. Oh, the list is long. I could go on. And then I met Sam, and we've been together for years now. And 22. Sam's eyes and Sam's light that aura still mesmerizes me and helps me find a destination I'd lost, a roadmap to finding home. Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. Something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. I hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been and how low I felt for so long. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from.
If you knew how much this moment means to me and how long I've waited for your touch. If you knew how happy you are making me. I never thought I'd love anyone so much. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong.
Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. I just got off the phone with Christy, who told me that she is now a lesbian. I'm a large woman, and my girlfriend likes that. And I swear, I heard her fart over the phone.
We heard through the tutoring group that Monica finally met a guy named Fred, got engaged, and they're living in Iowa.
Simon has been married for a long time and has 7 kids. Merritt, the artist, is, I don't know. Andre got deported.
Before marrying Troy, I finally came clean that, guess what? My first marriage ended because I was gay.
We bought an old, dilapidated house on the bay and renovated it. It took a long time, but we made a new life.
We argue about whether it's a new life, or a changed life, or a life where we finally just matured and found out what we wanted.
And I ask, does it matter? I found home. Grow old with me. Stay as the days go past. Grow old with me. Some things are meant to last. If you'll agree, heaven might wait. We could delay our expiration date.
words to sing when my last spring has finally sprung. Stay for an hour,
Stay for a day.
stay till we shrink and get wrinkled and gray. Grow old with me,
And we'll stay forever young. Grow old with me, darling, let's fossilize with your green eyes and my silver tongue.
don't leave me flat,
Don't leave me cold,
don't leave me crusted and rusted with mold.
grow old with me till our final fling is flung. Grow old with me and we'll stay forever young.
Thank you again.
We have thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank Sidney Meyer for having us here again this year. He is tremendous. So thank you, Sidney, and don't tell Mama.
We'd like to thank Joey Paradise in the sound and light booth for helping make us look and hopefully sound pretty.
And Michael Stevers, who's filming today. And Michael, you have a lot of work to cut out all those errors.
Sorry, Michael. A giant shout out to Karen Warren, who is our graphic designer and created this lovely flyer that we've used to promote the show. And of course, I must thank Brewer Daniels, who conceived, wrote, and performed this lovely and touching show. And I will be the Troy, or to the Sam, to his Troy, for the rest of our lives.
I want to thank my husband and co-star in life, Gene Goslin. And our director is out in the audience somewhere, and I'm going to run from her at the end of the show because I'm so scared. But Lori is a brilliant director. She is so sensitive, so magnificent. This is our second show together, and I love her dearly. And this is also Eric Alsford, our musical director. He is tremendous. We love Eric. And last but not least, all of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. It means the world. I've discovered the secret of happiness is learning how to glide. I've discovered the secret of happiness is just enjoy the ride. Don't let the journey be tainted by pride.
I've discovered the secret of happiness is not to mourn the past. I've discovered the secret of happiness is not to run too fast. You can still beat them by coming in last, 'cause the secret of happiness is not to be afraid. I've discovered the secret of happiness is to all
The secret of happiness is having all of you here today. Once again, thank you so much for being here. And Gene, Lori, Eric, thank you. And remember to tip your servers well. They've worked hard today. The secret of happiness is clear.
The secret of happiness is near. The secret of happiness
Is
here. being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. 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 Woo! Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for coming to Don't Tell Mama. Once you're inside the track, you can arrange in the main piano bar. If you would care to join us for dinner in our brand new restaurant, Kitchen 46, we are offering a 20% discount on all entrees. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. I don't get close to the bed, so I'm good.
Hi, Allison. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I messed up, but I'm cute.
You're forgiven.
Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. It was super.
Hey, you! We're both great. We had fun. I just messed up. I wish I didn't mess it up. I was like watching in the wings. It was so good the whole time that I got out. I was wearing this shirt. I thought you were
And Karen Warren is my daughter. They're a graphic designer. And I love these guys. They are fantastic human beings. And they are greatly talented. And what more can I say? They are fantastic. And I'm going to say it again. We love them.